Hi, Muihan here once again for a LinkedIn tip of the day, and I'm continuing the series of answering some of the questions took from my webinar. So today, let me just read one quick question. So the question was, how recent is you should share regards to your qualifications as well as your achievement. Some say, let's say you achieved something 5 years ago is still relevant. So I talk about this quite a lot. One of the strategy for posting on LinkedIn is to do a weekly post on all the achievements, all your learning and exposure that you have. All right, so I'm not going to get into details of that. You can watch other videos that is available on this channel. But when we talk about achievements, there was this question whether do I post recent or do I post previous, and if previous, how previous or how recent, so to say. So I qualify to say that you can post achievements when you were in a secondary school or high school, provided they are significant and something that is worthwhile to talk about, right? And if can, try to focus more on your recent achievements. Reason being because you're going to join the working world and your potential employers are looking at you from very recent in that sense. And as human beings, we grow up through different stages of our life, and there's a big difference in terms of maturity, how we think, how we behave, how we are like when we were a teenager compared to a young adult or a young, when you are in your 20s, right? So therefore, why we encourage you to post your achievement, your sharing, your learning when you are in university is critical versus what you have done and did when you were in primary or secondary school, right? So with that in mind, I also qualify to say if you have a very significant one when you are younger. So for instance, you are a national player of any sports, or you are representing the country for any competition, whether it's public speaking, whether it's debate, whether you go for the Young Junior Symposium, like recently we have a young Malaysian 9 years old, right, won the NASA competition when he designed something for the space people. Those are worthy to be highlighted over and over again throughout your life, right? However, if you are just a school representative for a particular sport or school representative for a particular competition, probably then it's not so worthwhile to highlight it unless it is a major achievement, right? So hope that answered the question. So focus more on recent, and if you're in your second or third year, you don't feel that you don't have any achievement, that is a time for you to get out of your chair and really go out and participate in more events, more competitions, and also really deep dive yourself into an experience where you can share later on as part of your job interview, because sharing that experience really gives the insight of who you are as a person, and future employers really want to do listen to that so that they're able to see whether you fit or don't fit their organization. So with that, I wish you all the best in your job search journey. Hope to you to tune in again to another episode of our LinkedIn tip of the day, right? See you. Bye-bye.